Happy birthday, Taylor! What? It sounded good. Thank you so much. It's same as before. What have you done today? Sometimes that is just as good because it. That would be interesting. I don't know if you want an ear piercing, but yeah, there might be I was thinking at first, I was like, oh, did you get like a gig with photography that like they don't want you out in public? Yeah, okay. Your boss might not like it, but maybe there's like acupuncture things like that they could do. Or don't, or you don't Van Gogh it. You Van don't it. I need to tell you one of the text messages that happened today. You know how like we've just like randomly done crazy auctions, like Bowers Jams and stuff like that. I'm just like, guys, I don't support some of this stuff. And we decided to pause on auctions for a little bit anyway. $600. I'm like, still hard no for me. Hard no. So that was the I don't want to be a part of a show that sells broken teeth. That's it. And it's like, I don't want to, especially if it's something that I really like. I really want to judge you. I don't want to judge
Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Gleib. This is the Social Distancing Social Club. I already said that? Did I say that already? And it's also SDSC, and it's also Fuck It Fan Fridays. And don't forget, it's Fuck It Fan Fridays as well. So we got a lot going on today. As you can tell, it's a full lineup of events. And also, it's Taylor's birthday, everybody. Very excited about this. And I'm even less excited to introduce the second leg of the four-legged tripod. Excited, but not as excited as the birthday celebration. It's Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, everybody. I gotta say, Ben, I've gotten the feedback that we have an extra person. I've gotten the feedback that I don't yes and enough, and so what I'm gonna say is yes and. That intro was ridiculous. Anyway, welcome to the show. Please, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Throw in those Facebook stars. Do all of that. And ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in your next host, Mr. Chris Bowers.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Ben, I'm excited you said the right name of the show twice in a row. I can't get it right once, so you're way ahead of me on that curve. I still can't say it.
Bowers, if you ever can't get the show right, here, I have it on my shirt. Ready? Just.
He's wearing a blank, non-branded, non-merchandise hoodie. I can't believe this.
I'm feeling that's disappearing ink. Like if he gets mad, it's
I mean, guys, come on. That is ridiculous. This was something that Teespring sent as a sample of their new line, but still. I've been working all day, so I'm not wearing a shirt that I'm wearing a shirt that I mind, or damn it, I'm wearing a shirt that I don't mind getting messed up because I was building this behind me. This is my new set, and so that's why.
You also mind not getting it messed up. Great new wall, yes. Steve. Very, very Pittsburgh. Very, very Pittsburgh.
Thank you. I went with bland earth tones to really capture the spirit of the city.
Love that.
You just have a wood type, Steve. You just like a certain kind of wood. But hey, Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how are you doing? Let's get her up here to talk about Steve's wood.
Good.
Oh, shit. Is this the company Christmas party? You have a lampshade on your head. What's going on?
It's your. Do you have two of these jackets? One in blue, one in black? Because it looks the
I
same.
have one in black.
Is that a trash can on your head?
Yes, it's a trash can, Benjamin.
I mean, this is slightly.
Ben doesn't watch the show, everybody.
Yeah.
Was that from the show?
Yeah, it was from last episode. It's the lampshade from the back.
The lampshade, yeah, which she's gonna steal and bring to Indy so I can wear it as a hat.
Wow, I didn't hear any of that. That was part of the last episode of the show?
Yes.
That was the title of the last episode.
I went and changed my coat, Ben. Like she had the thing that matched my coat, so I put a whole different coat on and then we showed it. Anyway,
was that here?
Yeah.
Maybe not mentally.
You never know when you're here and when you're not, technically. But yeah, I mean,
look, are we all here? I'm pretty sure, Ben, that this was while you were making the Danny Alabama instance.
Oh, that might have been that.
Yeah, you get this.
It was very hard. Instagram would not authorize me to do things, and then I had to keep trying. I was very focused.
Yeah, the toughest part was the blue check to make it official, but
that's right. Up to 51 followers, by the way. I think. Let me check on it.
It's only going to hurt Adam when the fake Danny Alabama surpasses his own Instagram. That's going to be bad.
Literally exactly 69 followers right now. 69.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, we believe
not ever do this well. You
don't need to do that.
Thank you very much.
So today's Fucking Fan Friday, right? But then it's also a few days away. I'm not going to count because I'm not great at counting, apparently. Days away from Indianapolis. So before Indianapolis, we're going to try to have somebody learn how to ride a bicycle, are we not?
Well, before we have an overnight game? Do we have an overnight game?
Yeah, sorry.
We had an overnight game. Oh, Steve thought he was going to get out of this bike shit, but we will do the overnight game. And then
overnight games are great. It's my favorite part of the show. Talk about the overnight game.
The overnight game was, what kind of bike should we buy Steve? So,
God damn it.
No, I'm making that up. The overnight game is a little complicated. If you were a Jedi and your roommate was a Sith, what sort of pranks would you play on your Sith roommate? And Shag Nasty had, I'd replace her glow-in-the-dark vibrator with an actual mini lightsaber.
Oh my God.
Oh. Yikes.
Oh.
No need for a Brazilian later.
Right? I mean,
Speaking of that, we had a Night King game where it was, what's the worst excuse? So, like, give us a bad excuse for calling off work. And there was a couple that I liked. Abby said, there's this live comedy streaming show that I just can't miss.
Nice.
Yerme said, I miss work because I could still smell her. Callback, right?
That I remember.
My favorite, Taylor, I don't know if you can read fucking minds or something, but it is Gus Walsh's, I'm sorry I can't come into work today. My Brazilian wax was a real ripoff.
Oh,
So congratulations, Gus. You are the Night King. You get a free STSC and Nowhere show. Just hit me up and I'll send you a link.
Nice.
I had a friend one time that called in sick. She came to the club. It was the night Dave Chappelle showed up randomly at Morty's, and we just drank till 7 in the morning. And we were all wasted. And at like 6 a.m., apparently, she sent her boss an email that said, I can't come in. Dave Chappelle showed up at the comedy club I was at, and I'm way too drunk to work. She's like, I called in drunk. I didn't even make an excuse. That's how drunk I was. I said, I'm too drunk to come in tomorrow.
That is fantastic. I actually, when I was a college freshman, I always skipped school for opening day. That's something I did since I was a kid, and one of my teachers was a baseball fan, and so I skipped his class, went to opening day, and then the next day he goes, "Did anyone skip class for opening day?" And I just raised my hand, and I was like, "Yeah, I did," and he was like, "Oh, how was it?"
I have a Chappelle skipping story. I created Comedy Juice back in the day before Steve took it over, and I was there every single week for years and years. But this one time I had a road gig booked, and I'm on the road, and I'm in my hotel room after the gig, and I turn on headline news, and it says, Dave Chappelle reemerges from his hiatus in Africa after he stormed off his Comedy Central show on the Comedy Juice show at the Hollywood Improv. And I'm like, what? The one I've missed. One of the most legendary comedy sets ever, and I missed it. And yeah, go ahead.
Ben, do you know I was supposed to host that night, and I opted
shit.
out of it? Yeah, I had a red eye, and I was supposed to host that night, and I was like, oh, if the show runs long, I might
No
have
one
to
can
race.
see your eyes from the stage. It's pretty far.
God damn it, the plane. I had a late plane.
Okay.
Late flight. And so I was like, it'll be a bit of a rush, and I'll be kind of panicked. You know what? I'll pass on this one. I can always host another one. And I passed on it, and then Dave Chappelle showed up. I would have been the one fucking introducing him.
I remember. Jesus.
Ironically enough, this is crazy. I was supposed to be on that show, but they will not let me perform at the Hollywood Improv. So,
But other than that, yeah, Bowers was going to be on the lineup except for the part that doesn't get booked.
I remember I told my manager at the time afterwards, I was complaining. I'm like, I can't believe I missed that. I'm so upset. My manager said to me, you don't want to be the one there for the news. You want to be the one making the news. And I thought that was really deep and smart. But now looking back in my career, 15 years later, I would have rather just been there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it would have been nice no matter what, I actually had Chappelle dropped in on a show that I was producing at the Improv, and it was when my mother was in town, and she was watching the show, and he drops in at the end of the show and does 45 minutes and just fucking crushes. Just, one of the best reactions I've ever seen anybody get. And afterward, I go over to my mother, and I was all proud because I had produced this sold-out show, and Chappelle came, and it was incredible. And I went over to my mother, and I was like 25, and I went over to my mother, and I was like, what'd you think? And she goes, I didn't care for that last gentleman. That last gentleman, Dave Chappelle? And she's like, yes, that one. Okay, that's...
Yep. The time I was doing a show at the Improv with... I was supposed to be last. It was a crazy lineup, but then it was not the Improv, at the Laugh Factory. It was Dane Cook, and then me. I was supposed to close it out, and then Chappelle drops in, and Chappelle does like 2.5 hours, and I'm sitting there with Dane watching the whole show, and Chappelle sees a woman in the audience taking photos, and he hates that. So he asks her for a camera. He's like, well, you can't be doing this. What are you doing taking photos? And he's scrolling through it. He's like, pretty good photos, though. And he goes, Dane, got some pretty good ones of you here. Oh, and there's me smoking on stage. And I shouted out, she get any of me? And he goes, she skipped you, Chief.
Here's a sentence I thought I'd never say. Let's chats about Chappelle and more chats about bicycles, can we?
Let's talk about. You know what, Ben? Why don't you introduce the front row? I think that's.
No, we have a game. Wait, we haven't done today's game yet. We haven't done today's game yet.
No, we haven't done that either.
You know, yeah, we could do today. Today's game is not about bicycles. Okay, today's game in honor of the Taylor's birthday. What up? In honor of Taylor's birthday, as well as Taro's wife has launched a dessert business, a baking business, and so in honor of those two things, we are going to dessert a song. So take a song and make it about a dessert somehow. So for instance, "Birthday Candle in the Wind," or "Baking Me Softly." That's actually something about Ben and Bowers, or the Coolio classic "Gangsta's Parfait." Anyway, the point is, take the name of a song, make it about dessert somehow, and the way you participate is you comment on any of our streams. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, if it makes Rachel extremely uncomfortable, she does not have to read it. But if you want yours, to be entered into the contest, what you do is you tip with at least $5 of a super chat, a PayPal, or a Venmo. And as always, if you are on our video front row, you get up to 3 entries for free.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I thought the game was Desert a song. I fucking read it.
Well, you both did. You and
I
Ben
had it
who
wrong,
spelled it.
so I had dessert parade. I can't even do it. Fuck it. I'm not gonna do a joke now. Let's move on. Fun game.
None of us can talk for a show full of that's a talk show. None of us know how to speak.
Desert Pasito and Desert Parado, but that's what I had. But neither one of those work.
No, don't you know that song? I've been through a dessert. What?
How would desert would have had to do with Taylor?
A very
'Cause I said,
dry
"Hey, guys,
man.
It's
True. That's
No,
true.
one of my favorite songs is "I've Been Through a Dessert on a Horse with No Name." Isn't that how it goes?
I mean, it is for me, sure.
It's the. All right, you guys don't know that song.
what do we
Anyway.
need to do to
been
get
through
you to ride a fucking bicycle?
Well, no, you know
will
what? I
keep coming
think
back.
we
I
were
will
talking
ride
about
on it.
Chappelle or
He's
something.
gonna ride a bicycle.
A bicycle. So I think we came up with an idea, Steve. I think we have an idea. So here's what
Okay.
I'd like to do. Okay, when we get to Pittsburgh, I want to set up some sort of bike obstacle course. We're going to buy you. Well, here's what I want to do. I think we get up to $1,000 in tips in the next 2 days. Steve will ride a bike. I think what we'll do, anybody who donates gets to watch the live stream of you riding.
Wait, Bowers, you're not me. I have to agree to this, but just
I'm saying this is my plan.
pitch
You
it
can-
first.
You can say
Pitch
yes
it
or
first
no.
before I agree.
Yeah, this is the elevator pitch. So,
All right.
so then if we get to $1,500, we'll do the obstacle course, and then for every $500 after that, we'll add a new fun obstacle. So I want to I'm thinking $2,500. There's a ramp. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if you're gonna have to jump Milton or not. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm saying, like, the next couple of days, we'll if we get to $1,000, you ride a bike. We'll do. Anybody who donates gets to be part of the live Zoom to watch you ride the bike. You know, any amount. Go ahead.
So Bowers, okay, so you get here Sunday morning, right?
Yep.
Okay, so is the idea, are you going bike shopping or are we going bike shopping? Do I have any
I think
say
we'll
on
go
what
bike
this
shopping.
is?
I gotta find one that'll fit your legs. But then, have you ever seen those domino courses where the dominoes go in those big circles and over the ramps, and then the bucket hits, and then the bowling ball goes down the tube, and it's one of those like machines, Rube Goldberg's or whatever.
I'm
We're
cool
gonna do
with that as
except
long as
you're just gonna be riding the bike along all the stations. So you'll be down a ramp and around a thing and over a hill. It's gonna be fun.
as long as you're volunteering to be one of the dominoes, I'm okay with it.
Also,
I will let you attempt to jump me on a bike, Steve. If you get the $2,000, I will let you attempt to jump me on a bike. We'll put a little ramp over my fat ass.
Okay, wait. So all right, so I'm okay.
I wish somebody would jump me. Elizabeth also put in the chat that she has a unicycle handy, by the way, and she lives in Indy.
So okay, logistics. Let's start small first. Okay. So logistics here. So you're saying, here's your pitch, that if we raise $1,000, I have to agree to ride a bicycle for how long? What do I do? 5 minutes?
Well, I'm saying we're going to build. Well, if look, one circle around the chapel, whatever it's called, whatever that main room
Okay.
is, it's not the pew room, whatever the big room is, we will.
It's the pew room. We have to call it that. But yeah.
one lap around the main. Can we call the big room the pew room? Anyway,
Yes.
one big lap around the pew room, and then if we get to 1,500, we'll add obstacles in that circle. And then for every 500
That you have to drive in and out of, like right around.
It could be a loop. It could be a baby pool. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, Ben. We have a whole day to build this with the leftover wood and bullshit he has in this church. I guarantee we'll be able to build a pretty fun obstacle course. And then maybe me and Ben will ride it for speed, and Rachel will ride it for speed to see who can beat the fastest.
I'm not gonna be part of this. I'm not in Pittsburgh.
I'm down.
Yeah, Rachel's not gonna be in Pittsburgh.
But maybe me and Ben will have a race then to see who can complete Steve's obstacle.
Okay, so if we're buying it Sunday, are we doing? We're off Sunday and Monday, so what do? We do like a live stream?
I'm saying Monday. Let's do a special like if people want to do this. If people donate, Monday we'll just log into a Zoom. We'll have a couple different angles, and we'll put them and you can watch Steve try to ride a bike.
Whoever donates a certain amount gets to be part of that Zoom.
Sure.
This is going to be logistically a nightmare. I can try and keep track, I guess, of the tips. If you're a patron member, that's easiest because we can just send you the Zoom link on Patreon.
Okay,
yeah,
here's how we'll do it, okay? And it's going to be a little bit of honor system. You got to, but here's how we'll do it, all right? I will agree to this, okay? I will embarrass myself for the good of the show and the entertainment of folks that have been supporting us for quite some time. I will risk killing myself before the tour. That is what's going to happen. Probably not killing myself, but I might get an owie. So the point is that I'm risking life, limb, and owies. I will agree to do this if we raise $1,000.
Taylor wrote, if he dies, he dies.
That wasn't me. That was the bell.
Oh, sorry, that was the bell.
All
I
right.
care about Steve. Please don't
It
die.
was in the name.
You're gonna do AUE from the ER, which I like. So there you go. That'll be
Yeah, exactly. It's
AUER.
acronym fest. Okay, so I'm agreeing to this. Here's what I will say. All right, so we're gonna do this we're not gonna do this as a public stream. This is not open to everybody.
Right.
It's bad enough that I'm embarrassing myself. It's not for the world. It's for the supporters. So I will say, if we hit $1,000, we'll do it. And anyone who donates at least $10, i.e., the cost of a ticket to a stream, will be in, and we'll do it as a private stream. I like your idea of multiple angles because you really got to see the best angle of how dumb I am at this, and we'll do it.
One thing I will just say, I see in the chat a few people said they're traveling Monday. So what time? Might need to be early Monday or something.
Here's what we'll do. We will, whether or not you miss it live when we do it Monday, we'll figure out the time. But if you miss it live, we will allow replay for. We'll upload it somewhere for the people who donated. I think that's fair because some people will have to miss it.
4:30 Eastern, because most of the people I talk to are going to Indy. Will be in Indy by then. So 4:30 was when it'll start, and we'll probably ride the bike about 4:30.
I could do 4:30. That gives me plenty of time to go to the ER before AUE. So
you're in bubble wrap. You're not going to go to the ER. We might have to bring you back to Mailbox Etc. and claim the insurance, but we're not going to.
Be like, this arrived damaged. Be like, what's wrong with it? It's really snarky.
Oh, let's get those tips sent in.
All right, before we do, let's introduce the front row.
Let's
Yes,
introduce
I
the
love
front
it.
row. And with those tips, put the word bike so Rachel knows it's a bike. It's a pledge to the bike drive.
And I just have to say something too. One last day for the health challenge where we check in tomorrow on the show and see how everybody did with the health challenge. My weight loss started to kick in finally. Not just an actual weight loss, but I broke a tooth today. Every bit counts. Every little bit of weight can unload helps.
For the record,
So-
I voted that we would auction Ben's half tooth off, and Steve
Yes.
and Rachel vetoed it. So that's what happened.
Yes. I don't know who would want that.
I
It would
thought
be a
people would buy
strange
half
word.
a Ben tooth.
We're not playing two tooths and a lie. It's not gonna happen. By the way, Ben, so the health challenge ends tomorrow, which is perfect. I'm starting mine tomorrow night. So
I love it. I love you're starting yours tomorrow. You're actually doing doing a health challenge tomorrow night?
yeah, for the rest of tomorrow, starting at 10 p.m. tomorrow night, I will do it all the way through 11 p.m.
Oh, look at you.
Very nice. And also, the show is tomorrow's at noon, right? But maybe we'll do it at 2:30. I'm so stupid. Okay. All right. Welcome, Video Front Row. Great to have you here with the Taylor. Many of you with the Taylor birthday backdrop. There we go. Happy birthday, Taylor. It's great to have you as always. I mean, we can't do the show without you. So there you go. We got that. And we are joined by Tam Pipe Down. We are joined by JP Sleepy Bear. When he's
I changed
sleepy.
mine, but it didn't work.
You what?
I changed mine, but it didn't work.
Your background?
Say, no
Cool.
audio, no cry. No well.
Well, it's a little late for that now. We are joined by LJ Mutts and stuff, or as Taylor calls him, LJ Mutes and stuff. We are joined by Blue Audio Never Works Bill. Some ways it's Taylor's dream.
I don't have to
It
be
reminds
muted.
me, you ever go to the automatic faucet and the first one never works? Like at the beginning, you're like, damn, you have to move to the second sink every time. That's Bill. The second time he was his audio, it works.
Yep.
No. Bill's audio. It's his third time. It's plugging in a USB.
That's also part of the first 10 minutes of Neurotic Gangster that clearly Bowers has never seen. Anyway, it's my stand-up special. Anyway, we are also joined here by Dana Z. Bunster with her Jewish space laser pin. Love that.
By the
And
way,
Nation shirt.
Ben, don't get offended that he didn't watch your special. He was way too busy not reading my book.
Okay, raise your hand if you've listened to any of my albums, either one of you. Any of them.
I've listened to all of them, Bowers.
Yeah, because I sent them to you to make sure I could put them out. I listened to them because you put them out as the producer. You listened to them as your job. You didn't listen to them on a road trip, you dick.
Raise. I love that Bowers is mad about when Steve listened to it.
I stayed, like, it was anyway.
Raise your hand if you just learned that Steve has a book. We are joined by Philip.
I don't read anybody's books but Jay Leno's, Steve. So what the fuck?
Yeah, fair.
We're joined by Philip Honeycake Horse. Love that. We are. This cat gets bigger and bigger every day. We are joined by Terry Hagenkamp, and I hate to break it to you, Terry, but you're 2 days late for that background. Unless you're still celebrating, maybe you still got a bender going.
There you go.
We got Marissa Francis Harnedy, everybody. Always classing up the joint. Great to have you, Marissa.
Hello.
Great outfit. It's clearly for Taylor's birthday celebration. We are joined by the offensive line. It's so good to have here my dear friend.
You got it, Ben. I believe in you.
You can do it.
No, you can't.
Case Western University. We are joined by Lindsey Brown, everybody. Lindsey Brown is here.
Sort of.
Is she?
Sort of here, not here. Lindsay's here, sort of. I can see struggling to break through the virtual background. I believe you're here, though. I feel the essence of a person. We've got stifled Shannon here. I love the different ways to say mute that we're learning here. We've got Elizabeth Shh. Love that. We are joined by James Nielsen, everybody.
Offensive line again. Couple shirts. There you go.
Nice.
Love it.
Really got to step up my merch game. Okay.
See, I'm afraid if I made more shirts, that they still wouldn't wear my shirts. They'd still all be Steve's shirts. That's why I haven't made
Yeah.
any.
That's actually a good point. I keep saying that, but I have a merch store and stuff's available, and you're still just not buying it, and that's hurtful. Okay?
I don't have
Ben,
merch, so I
they're-
don't get hurt.
they're-
I don't have merch, so I don't get hurt, Ben. That's what it's like.
Ben, they're all wearing Ben Gleib shirts underneath the Steve shirts.
I love that. I love that. I'm gonna believe that in my heart.
But I do eat a Ben Gleib brand turkey sandwich every day, so that's cool.
We are joined by Chris. Taylor said the best gift was for me to stay muted. That's what he tells his fan as well.
Oh.
We are joined by Jan Skittles Johnson, everybody. Hello, Skittles. Oh, look at that.
We got some Gleib merch. Wow.
Love that. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Janeth. We are joined by Abibier. Abibier is on mute. Straight up. Love that. We are also joined by Frankie. Not another word. Angle's pretty solid today, though. We're joined by Brad. Can't unmute myself. Can't unmute myself when I'm with Taylor. But I love him. We are joined by Anna Booted. Booted or booted. She chose booted, you guys. A woman after my own heart right there. We're joined by Allison West. And what is that thing creeping into the frame? Is that a hat on?
The dog.
Oh, it looked like a Christmas hat on a dog. It was just an ear. It's like a Santa hat right there. Love it. We're joined by Patrick Quiet One Yoakley.
Wow. No facial hair. He looks like he's 15 years old, Patrick. Nice work.
Baby Yoakley. He's the actual yoke today. We're joined by Wendy Lost My Voice Swerdlow. Swerdlow, sweet chariot. Coming from the Caribbean. Oh, we got Frankie, not another word here again. We got Emily Muted Ronald.
I got my pin.
Love it.
Nice.
Good job.
Isolation Nation pin level right there. Love that. Our little Red Riding Hood is joining us. We got Frank Berman in the house. Everybody. Good to see you, Frank. I love when you got virtual backgrounds. It makes my day. We got Greg Fixed It Burns Jackson. You too, Greg. Also when you have a virtual background. And it saves you a lot of time in your day.
Hey, Ben, look, he's wearing a... Oh, it's my shirt again.
Yep. Yes, he is. Oh my God, I'm wearing a Steve shirt now. We are joined by Ray Be Jamming Too Loud. We are joined by Tiramisu Tina. Good to have you, Tina.
I love it.
Great to see you again. We are also joined in the VFR by Steve Milchick. He just made his own merch, which I love. I really appreciate it. I mean, you could have, spent a couple dollars in the store, but I love that notebook. I love. I'm kidding.
You can actually purchase a hand-drawn Ben Gleib notebook at the Steve Hofstetter store if you'd like to.
That's actually a Steve Hofstetter Ben Gleib notebook. That's amazing. Hofstetter brand Ben Gleib merch. I like it.
Steve did join my Patreon today, so I should not talk shit. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, brother. We have got Stike Letterman here, everybody. I have not seen that set in a long time. I miss it.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
All this talk of Jay Leno. I want to promote my own show.
Later Than Before show with Stike Letterman. Fantastic. And of course, we've got the artistic director of the Later Than Before show with Stike Letterman. It is Leedy Lowered Audio Corbin Burnson. There she is, everybody. And
Hey,
that
by the way, we have
is
two
VFR.
live video front row people. If you want to spotlight me, Taylor, very quickly. Hey, it's Jen Wevelpleck and Gus! Holy cow! Well, we said it.
Finkelpleck and Gus Walsh, everybody.
I like the idea that Bowers is like, we're going to be doing this show in front of a live audience soon. Let's do a dry run. Can we do a run through?
This is the soft opening of SDSC Live. So it's also the most fans I've ever had watch me do anything. So, I mean,
Dry run is also what it's called when Taylor goes on a run. I liked Gus's SCSC mask there. That was pretty solid.
Nice. All right, let's see what's going on. Am I riding this damn bike? What's happening?
Well, let me catch up on normal generals first, and then I'm not going to read every single bicycle tip because some just say bicycle, and I'm not going to shout everybody out, but I'll give you guys kind of an update on where we are financially. So first, Guillerme gave us an overnight general and said, seeing how Rachel got flustered with Adam, we can see that she's now over Steve. So using Bauer's equation, we can pinpoint exactly when they broke up and how long they dated. Science!
That's amazing.
solve for your ex. I love it.
Solve for X.
All for your God damn it, that was good, Bowers.
Fantastic. That's fantastic.
Technics, Freaky Fan Friday, forever feels fantastically fun. And then SDSC is now controlled by an older man than it was, he said.
By the way, Bowers, that's actually perfect to do breakup math, because on one axis is your X, and on the other axis is Y.
I love it.
Adler said, General, oh God, again, I don't want to read this. Really, he needs to be on here. Oh wait, this is actually okay. Happy birthday, Taylor. Thank you, Dave. Tam Brown said, today we found out what can happen when Rachel can get several words in edgewise. They heard me before the stream started talking about ear piercings. So... Alexander Breyer, I've never come close to meeting my fundraiser goals for the MS Society, but with this amazing community that was built, I'm almost there on the first day. So thank you, SDSC, and the whole Isolation Nation.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome.
Very sweet.
Who was that?
Now, that was Alexander Breyer.
Love it.
And then last General Tam said, Ben, I went and got all my Ben-related merch out. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, let's see this.
Oh, please tell me you still have the raspberry mug.
Oh, Mad One shirt. Okay. Gleib Squad shirt. Love that. Gleib 2020 mug. The raspberry mug. Take that, Ben. And humans over puppies.
Yeah.
Hungry for these nipples. Quite different. Goof on these tits, Daddy. Oh my God. Love the way you customized it, Tam. That is fantastic.
By the way, I love the idea that like I have the line "pups over people," and so Ben was like "humans over dogs." Wait, Tam, we can't hear you.
This is the one I'm bringing to Indy.
I would. There are parts of Indy I would be careful about wearing that. Just. And those are Bauer's favorite parts of Indy.
Yeah, there's 7 specific places I wouldn't wear it in Indy, but I.
All right, so the bicycle fund, we're having a lot of. It would be amazing if we could at least hit the $6,000.
You're sweet.
Oh.
A bunch of idiots that stuff and the Ben.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Love that. That's cute.
I'll allow that as an interruption.
Now, the DVD's still sealed. I haven't listened to it yet.
But that's just so it'll be worth more.
Yeah.
So let me add these ones that just came in. Okay, so what I would like to do is if we could get up to at least the $1,000 today, so that way by the end of the episode we can say for sure Steve is riding the bicycle. So we are 3/4 of the way there.
God damn it!
Wow.
Ending of the show.
Way there.
In 20 minutes, I love it. We're gonna make. You're gonna ride it.
We're gonna make the. I think so. So
we gotta get to obstacle course level.
There's certain people that had funny comments that I just want to shout out.
Wait, before you do, it took longer for Ben to introduce the front row than it took for us to get 3/4 of the way to the 1,000. That is.
Well, technically not, since the Ben stuff happened in the middle of this entire time. But I get your point. It was a funny joke. Yeah,
it's a good joke.
It's not real at all, but a funny concept.
Yeah.
All right, there's been like 32 different tips that have come in. So some of the funnier ones that had like funnier sayings. So Dana said for Steve jumping a baby shark or just staying on the bike. Gus Walsh wants Frankie Angles to be in charge of the camera angles. Pam Brown.
By the way, and sorry to interrupt there, but for when it comes to like me having to jump something, that would actually be a badass angle. If we use the looking up.
Now I'm torn whether I want to be the cameraman or help you not die. So I'm torn.
Oh no, we're gonna be shooting ping pong balls at him the whole time he's on the bike, right, Ben? We're gonna get some sort of
if
Nerf
we get
guns.
to 1,500.
No, Nerf guns. We get Nerf guns. And we're pelting him with Nerf bullets the whole time.
You get to $3,000 and then you freeze the Nerf darts in the freezer.
We freeze the Nerf bullets. There
you know what, guys? My freezer broke.
It's
weird.
paintballs we shoot at.
Ping pong balls? I thought you said King Kong's balls.
All right, Rach, more funny things about the mic.
Should I do more? I'm just updating because they're still coming in, which thank you guys so much. So we had Tam Brown send us $200 to kick us off. Thank you, Tam.
Thanks, Tam.
Nice.
Ray Benjamin tipped just so you can get a bike helmet.
Oh yeah, that's also yes, please. I didn't think about that. Is it an experienced rider? But yes, please.
You might need a helmet. You might need a helmet. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
definitely helmet.
Anna
I need a
Hood
helmet.
sent in your health deductible, so she covered your health deductible. Thank you.
By the way, I need a helmet whether or not I ride the bike, just from you guys coming over here.
Yeah, we'll find you a helmet too. We're gonna get all this stuff. It's gonna be great.
Frankie Berman said that you have to play Chariots of Fire, that theme while you ride.
We're not live streaming it. We can play music. Let's do
Oh
this
shit! We'll do it.
People are donating on behalf of other people too. That's very sweet.
That's awesome.
I
mean, I hate you, but also it's very nice.
Marielle threw in a couple extra bucks for bandages.
I'm thinking if we teach Steve to ride a bike in Pittsburgh, he'll be able to ride a bird scooter around Indianapolis. It's gonna be great. That's good.
Yeah, you know, look, we all have dreams.
Dave Adler was singing tricycle, tricycle, tricycle.
One more note and we can't afford anything.
This is a tricycle because I'm going to try, but I'm not going to be able to cycle.
LaBelle tipped you for SpongeBob Band-Aids for your boo-boos. Athletic Rehabilitation Massage gave you, tipped for bubble wrap. Thank you so much.
Can Athletic Rehabilitation Massage give me a free Athletic Rehabilitation Massage after I ride the bike?
Dizzy by Nature tipped you just so after you had your terrible, horrible, very good, no bad day, or no good, very bad day.
No bad.
No bad day.
Very good, no bad day.
By the way, Dizzy by Nature, also a username and also something to describe me riding a bike.
Eric Wilcox for your medical hospital bill or therapy fund afterwards. Emily, bike bish busted bones bounding Bowers.
And by the way, we should call this fund right. We should. Wow, I can't talk now either.
Thank you.
We should call this fundraiser Bike Curious.
Steve is bike curious. That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, people that want to watch it are Bike Curious too.
Watch Steve be bike curious is the title of the video. I think we get 1 million hits.
Oh, definitely.
We also had a lurker come forward just through the bicycle, so thank you for that. It was Brian Davies. Said he's breaking his lurker status just for this challenge. I'm not sure how to say this or if I should. Steve, don't forget to pre-purchase your preparation H before your ride. Then thank you to Patrick Yoakley. And then Greg Burns Jones says, I want to see Steve jump the Bowers tank.
By the way, I do have an exercise bike. Can I do that one?
No.
We'll put that on wheels.
You can train on that though. You can.
I should train on it. I haven't ridden it yet, so I should train on it.
I'm not sure it's going to help you any. I don't think your problem's going to be pedaling, Steve. That's not. I think you know how your feet are supposed to work, right? Like you know how to pedal. It's just the balance that you got to figure out, right?
Look, Bowers, I think I'm going to have a lot of problems. I've got 99 problems, and this is every single one of them.
I also love that Steve has a lawn at Steel City, but we're doing it inside on a hard floor.
It's a good. Are you supposed to? Can you ride them on a lawn?
You're not riding bikes on grass anyway, Steve.
You can ride a bike on grass, but we're not going to do
I'm
that.
going to learn to ride a bike on grass, though. That's harder than riding on the road, right? Or a
True.
flat
It's
surface.
just less bad to fall, but that's true. It is harder to ride. You're right.
Yeah, good old
Yeah.
golf course.
I don't know anybody who learned to ride a bike on the grass, but I also don't have kids, so maybe that's what happens all the
I feel
time.
like I kind of learned to ride partially on grass, but then you go on the sidewalk pretty quick though.
No, Ben, you were high. You were on grass, but the bike wasn't.
That's right. That's right.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was. I was on grass. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. The bike was in the street.
If we reach $5,000, Steve will learn to ride a bike while high on marijuana.
That would be hilarious. Edible Steve riding a bike. Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
I actually think that I will be less worried if I do that. So yes, if we get to 5, I will do that.
The edible bicycle adventure.
But realize, Steve, that what weed does, it magnifies everything. So it magnifies joy, but it also magnifies fear. So I don't know.
Because the 421, I was high curious.
That's right. And Steve's never had an edible, but now he's bite curious.
A bite curious.
Bite curious.
Nice.
Should we do a 2 truths and a lie?
Yeah, let's do a truth and a lie before I find out my impending doom.
Chris just said I need to liquidate some assets. Before we begin this 2 truths and a lie, it's something very important, though, that we have to see. We didn't have time on the 250th to show this stat, but let's check in with the scoreboard before we do this one. This is the current stats of 2 truths and a lie. As you can clearly see here, I'm in the lead. I'm slightly in the lead over Rachel, barely. 50% over Rachel's 48. Same win, she has 1 more loss. We don't count people that have done 2 appearances on that or less. So we're excited.
Do not qualify for the batting title. And while I was going to make fun of you for being excited about being at 50%, those are Hall of Fame numbers. If you're talking about batting.
Damn right.
Ben is clearly better at guessing, where I'm better at knowledge. It's a different skill set. It's okay.
It's reading people.
You're a
No.
guesser, and I'm proud of you.
It's reading people, and you know random shit is the way I look at it.
All right, JP, what do we got? We got 2
Well,
truths
if there's
and a
one
lie.
thing we know, it's that Bowers doesn't read.
That is true.
Although when he does read, he reads people. It's just Jay Leno's faces. He learns a lot about Jay Leno.
Oh, I thought you meant People Magazine. I was like, yeah, possibly.
I'm more of an Us Weekly guy.
the People Magazine crossword puzzle is too hard.
I like the Us Weekly word search, way easier.
JP Sleepy Bear, welcome. Where are you coming to us from, my friend?
Alaska.
Alaska. Okay, the cold state.
Yes, it's on their license plate.
Summer it's crazy hot. It's
Oh, it's
different.
hot.
Yeah, in the summer it gets hot, but it's different because the sun's not above you like in the lower 48. It's more in front of you or behind you because of the angle of how the Earth is tilted or whatever.
Interesting. That's cool.
Angles.
They have so many words for sun over there. Angles. Frank said angles.
Like, now you're speaking my name.
All right.
I'm excited about this. I'm gonna try to keep my title here. All right, JP.
I wrote them all down so you couldn't be like, oh, well, he read that one for sure.
Smart.
All right. I'm a semi-professional race car driver. I logged 65 hours on a Cessna 150 per month just getting to the city for essentials. And I was the #1 rated rock DJ in the state of Alaska for 6 years in a row.
How many hours on the plane?
150
A
per
month?
month. Per
Number
month.
1 rated rock DJ where?
In the state of Alaska.
For how long?
6 years in a row.
And the semi-professional race car driver, I mean, technically, all of us are.
Well, it would be on a track driving in the local circuits as a semi-professional. Professional would be NASCAR.
All right. I was just
goes
being an
that
asshole.
No, I think he's been rock. You look like you could be a rock DJ. I could give you that, right? I would ask you to give me your rock in the. Hey, you're welcome. You're listening to JP Sleepy Bear 3 a.m. Whatever. I'd like to get your voice, but we can't do follow-up questions. I think I'm going to the plane. I think I'm going to the plane because I think you're using our stereotypes against Alaska to make us think that you have to fly a fucking plane to buy Cheerios, and when you have a store, and that's the joke. I'm going that. Steve.
I don't think. I think it's one of the last 2. I think would have to be the lie, because if you're the #1 rated DJ in Alaska for 6 years, you'd be in Anchorage because that's where people live in Alaska, and so that is where the majority of the population lives. I think the second one is a lie also, because I think the second one would get in the way of the first one too. If you had a fly a plane just to get groceries, how the fuck are you going to drive a car? So I'm going to go with the second one as the lie also. I agree with Bowers' assessment. I'm in.
You're saying the second one's a lie.
I'm saying I don't think he has to fly. I think he is the DJ and the race car driver. And those two things I feel like go hand in hand, because while you're driving around in the race car, you can practice your DJ voice. I'm done explaining.
I think the Cessna is a lie because that was the longest description that he gave, and usually when someone's lying, they have more words to say. So I think that's the lie. I think he's probably flown a plane. I do, but not like that.
Ben.
Do I go with everybody else, which I think might be, or do I try to go rogue here?
By the way, I feel like whether or not he's a DJ, I think Sleepy and the Bear is the name of a morning show. You're listening to Sleepy and the Bear. Here's JP with news.
I think DJ is a lie.
All right.
All right. It's the plane is the lie.
Oh!
I am Crash Test Nelson on KFSC 106.9 The Fuse, and they do get it in Anchorage. So Anchorage does hear the station. And I'm Crash Test Nelson, and the voice is ding dong. It's 6 a.m. You're now signed up for that mayhem morning.
By the way, JP, that is great, and also it's great that you're the number one for 6 years, because if you do that to your throat, you got about 3 years left. So
All right. That was in my early 20s. I also got some props.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
damn.
nice.
Trophy to prove he's a driver.
That's
I like
cool.
it.
He's got a Monopoly piece.
So,
by the way, JP, that's awesome. And if Christian Bale ever decides not to be Batman, you're in.
You said you do the weather?
No, I do a radio show in the morning on the Fuse. I actually do a bunch. We run 6 stations here on the Kenai Peninsula. I'm on KKNI 105.3, which is like a top 40 from like the 80s, 70s, and 90s. And I'm Jimmy Smooth in the afternoon, 3 to 7 for your traffic jams.
Oh my God, you're 2 different radio. This is the most Alaska thing I've ever heard.
Jimmy Smooth hates, or Crash Test Nelson hates Jimmy Smooth, and they'll go back and forth. Jimmy Smooth on the rock station,
Alaska doesn't have enough people to host their own radio shows, so you have to host a few.
And we hear
they plan
the back and forth.
They plan the break so he can be in different kinds of radios. Like, so he does the rock. All right, it's the rock and whatever. And then he's like, "Hey, y'all ready for some fucking Georgia Line?" And then he fucking plays on the next radio station. That's hilarious.
Can we hear the back and forth between the two guys that hate each other?
I usually produce it down so that way there's no back and you know what I mean. There's no clip between it, so that way I can tell that the voices are different. But it's usually like I can't stand that guy running around with his goddamn sunglasses on all the damn time. Well, I don't know why you got to pick on me all the time, Crash, because I think you're cool. Well, I think you're a goddamn idiot.
That's awesome.
Oh my God. By the way, JP, that was so impressive, and also my inner monologue.
JP, real quick question. Do you ever book a comedy show at a random hotel near the radio station and need comics to come do that? I've never been to Alaska. You could,
you could always come in and be a guest on the show, Bowers. Anytime.
They always have the morning guy introduce the comics at the hotel gig when the radio station sponsors it. So I'm saying maybe we'll put together a little Alaska comedy tour. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that's the next.
You guys,
everybody for
told the story
SDSC, fly in.
Yeah. Well, you'd fly into Anchorage probably. You could fly down to Kenai, but it's 2 separate flights. But most people drive. It's a beautiful drive on the 5th most deadliest highway in the U.S.
Oh, fun. So now, do you actually fly a plane? Was that a complete lie, or was it?
I don't. I hate to fly, actually.
Oh, okay. Good. That's a hell of a lie then.
But I was going back to working the radio station. You said about having comedy people in. It reminded and getting to introduce different things. You and Stephen Bowers, you guys did the first pitch story the other day. You were talking about how you got to throw the first pitch. Yep. We have the Oilers baseball team here in Kenai, and they're part of the ABA, the Alaska Baseball Association. And I got to throw the first pitch of the 2019 season because 2020 was canceled. But was on the other side of that broadcast, sitting in the station, broadcasting it on the radio for 7 years. And my last season broadcasting it, because we got another guy to do that, because I took on other duties.
Yeah, you had to be Jimmy in the. You got to be Jimmy in the afternoon. You can't be calling the baseball game. You only get so many hours in the day.
It's all recorded.
Now, when you threw the first pitch, did one of your personalities throw it to the other one?
That would have been hilarious, though.
Now here's my question: Are you saying Kenai?
Kenai.
Oh, okay. I was like
Kenai.
penis singular. Like I live in Kenai, Alaska. Holy shit, I didn't know.
That's the Twin Cities area. They're about 10 minutes apart, and it's hard to tell which one you're in, really, other than, oh, here's 4 miles of trees real quick, and then we're back in town again. Yay, you know.
That's called the taint, I think. Those trees.
Yeah.
Between Kenai and A-hole or wherever you live. How many races have you won? How many races have you won?
Only one. I got first place in one on the dirt track, and I haven't gotten any with ice racing. I ice race in the winter time, and then I race on the dollar stock class up here at the Twin Cities Raceway, and I'm getting ready to drive bomber class in Wasilla a couple weekends this summer.
Oh man, yeah, my dad's a big racing guy, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
JP,
Well,
that is a lot of fun, mainly because now Rachel and Ben are tied.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Well done, Rachel. Well
Thanks,
done,
JP.
Rachel. And well done, JP. Say hi to Sarah Palin for us.
You can probably see her house from wherever you live.
General checkups.
All right.
So we had Frankie Berman said, if Frankie Angles is directing, I'll provide the lighting. And then Technic said, JP, that was an amazing sample of radio personalities. Thanks for that. And
Has anybody ever had split radio personalities? That's awesome.
And some funny comments from the bicycle people. So Razor and LaBelle both said they tipped just to get a Hello Kitty matching knee pads and helmets. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
You guys are putting the hell in helmet.
I like James Nielsen's comment. He said, if maybe we get to 5,000, we upgrade to a rocket bicycle. Abby
I said I would smoke pot and not do cocaine.
Abby said that this will be Steve's lesson in humility.
By the way, if we get to $10,000, I'm not allowed to reduce the bike under 50 miles an hour, or it'll explode.
Actually, we should have Abby come to Pittsburgh in case accidentally something ends up your ass at the end of the bike ride.
I like the bicycle seat.
Yeah, I mean, she'll be there. She'll just get it right out. She's like,
or my pride.
At sixth grade, we take out the seat.
Gus was asking how much to get Steve on the bike and in a chicken costume. We had another lurker, Chanda Jensen, breaking her silence for fun, is what she said.
Thank you, Sid.
Randy Foslin hopes that you survive.
We both, Randy.
Cindy Wood said she would love to hear stories about how we all learned. Her dad didn't believe in training wheels, so he said he would run behind me and hold it the whole way, would never let me go. It was a lie, but I got it and I didn't crash.
Nice. I actually, so my full story of not learning was that my parents, the only bike that they gave me to like learn on was my aunt's old 1973 rusted bicycle that was like kind of like a red and pink thing that I did not want. I was embarrassed enough that I was a red and pink thing, and I didn't learn. And meanwhile, my brother and my oldest sister specifically were like, they rode their bikes everywhere. Like that's how they got around the neighborhood. And and by the time I was old enough, all that was left was my aunt's piece of shit. So I was like, no. So good thing that you guys are keeping up that tradition by getting the Hello Kitty stuff.
I taught my cousin how to ride a bike in a church once, but he died, so I didn't want to tell you that story.
Ray Benjamin sent us some money for tassels on the handlebars.
I'm glad you said on the handles. Thank you. Yeah, if I really get going fast, just
Different video then.
Well, somebody else can tip for that.
Got a nip.
So I'll give an update on where we're at. We have hit 1,000, so you're definitely going to be riding a bike.
Yes.
I mean, thank you so much.
We have not hit 1,500 yet, so I hope maybe we've got another 25 minutes of the show left. So
Yeah.
maybe we'll be able to have you fucking.
We also have tomorrow. We have tomorrow as well, so we have a whole show tomorrow.
That's
to, like,
true.
raise-
Let's get that obstacle course going, though. I'm down for this obstacle course.
So Bowers, what kind of ideas do you have for an obstacle course?
Well, I mean, literally, like, just depend. I mean, like, you were gonna jump over me on a ramp. That'll happen, and then
I do have an inch thick piece of plywood that would work as a ramp.
Stop talking about your dick, Steve. We stopped doing this years ago. I don't want to. We got some ramps. We'll set some stuff on fire. Maybe roll some through some water. Maybe.
No fires. We're not setting any fires. But
what if it was a hula hoop and it was just some lighter food and it was on fire? You
think I could fit in a hula hoop even not on a bike?
You can fit a hula hoop around you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like jumping through. All right.
I think we just put an oil slick on the ground.
Oil slick would be good.
I think we start with me trying to drive around or ride around something. I can't even go straight yet, and you guys are fucking putting fire in ramps and hula hoops. Like,
I also want to do that. I don't know if you ever watched the Brady Bunch, but I want to take a cone and put an egg on it and see if you can stop as close to the cone without knocking the egg off.
That's fun.
I'm okay with that one.
That's fun. I think we should
That'll
get
be the end.
I think we should get little generals, little green army soldiers, and just put them on the ground. You have to ride over them. You got to ride over the generals.
I like that. What I have to do? No, I have to knock into them. I have to tip the generals.
Yes.
There you go. All right.
Very meta.
I think you should also have to bike into the beginning of a dominoes setup and get the dominoes going.
I'm okay with that. All right.
They're really big dominoes.
Ooh. Yes, really big dominoes, or Jenga could be fun somehow involving Jenga. We have a very intense Jenga game going, and you have to ride around it without messing up their game.
What if I have to ride around it and take a piece out? Well,
that would be good.
Wendy,
that'd be hard.
I just want you to ride to I want you to ride to a pizza place and get me and Ben food. That's really what I want you to do.
So go to a Domino's.
Yes, go to a Domino's.
Yeah.
Wendy Swerdlow just wants you to wreck because she tipped money to put a deck of cards in between the spokes.
They go beep. They make a cool noise like a motorcycle. If you put
A whole deck, though.
A whole deck would make you fall. Yeah, that would wreck you probably.
It would wreck it. Jen Winklepleck had give more money for tassels, so thank you.
Nice.
And then
thanks, Jed.
I'd like a bell on there.
Oh, there's definitely gonna be a bell. We're gonna have a lot of fun buying this bike, Ben. Me and you are gonna spend a lot of time Sunday when we're in Pittsburgh finding this bike. It's gonna be awesome.
You know, I just looked on my phone. All the bike stores are closed on Tuesday.
Oh darn.
I've had Savannah buy 15 bikes in the last 2 weeks. They're all at her place. We will pick the best bike. So
her place is closed Sundays.
Please.
What is Savannah, Chick-fil-A?
Please also throw in some money for a tip so I can buy Carmel flowers, because I promised her my time in Pittsburgh will be vacation time to see Pittsburgh. And now I'm shopping for a girl's bike and helping Steve ride over generals on the floor of a church. So it's changed plans.
Oh, no, Ben, what'll happen? She'll not have sex with you? That's so terrible.
On point.
Bill Thompson said he'll provide audio for the bike show. We know that's not true.
I would rather my screams be silent.
Ooh, you could ride over Bill's headset.
Maybe it'll fix it.
It'll sound great. Shannon Savage said, pew pew, crash scene first aid kit fund. Who's building Bowers jump ramp? Jake M gave you an actual real suggestion.
Put
Steve.
plywood over me. That's the ramp. I'm the ramp.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, you just lay it on me and you'll jump over me.
No.
That's what I meant. I'm not gonna let you leave a ramp and try to clear me. I'll die. I'm just gonna put the plywood on me and you'll jump over me.
I thought you just build a ramp. You're not gonna lay down.
You could lay down.
Why would you lay down? You're gonna get run over.
That's the point.
That's the plan.
You're nuts. You've lost your mind.
Bowers, I appreciate you being a good sport with this so that I'm not the only one who dies. Thank you.
The board has to be wide so the PSI doesn't kill me. But yeah, I mean, I'll let you jump over me.
Yeah, we can figure it out. I think I have enough stuff here that this will work.
That's what I'm saying. We'll just
Oh my
wander
God.
around. Oh God.
I should take my green screen and we'll do the ET thing.
Yeah.
That's cute. You got to put your hoodie up for that.
Yeah. Then maybe
let me catch
do
up
the
on
dirty
something.
dancing thing where I hold him
Bell
up.
in the front.
By the way, this is how bad I am at riding a bike. I went like this, and then I was like, oh, wait.
Steve
Raise
looks
my hand
so
on the
much.
wheel.
Steve looks so much like Edward Snowden right now. It's kind of crazy.
Shut up. I'm in Russia.
All right, let's catch up on these so we can then do the game. So, because I've got a hard out. We've got
you do.
Jake sent you some advice. He said, as a tall dude, you want a frame. So take note, Bowers. A frame size of at least 23, so you don't look even more like a giraffe on a tricycle.
Cool. 19-inch frame. Got it. Thank you.
Wait, was he American or Canadian? I want to see if this was metric. We got to be careful here.
Tam said that she's willing to donate the chicken costume to the cause because Gus still has it and he's supposed to be bringing it to Indianapolis.
Yeah, we'll have him leave it here, and I'll put it in my bag, and we'll figure out if he can ride the chicken costume or in Pittsburgh. We'll put in chicken costume.
Is it washed?
Yes, he took him 7 dry cleaners to find a dry cleaner that would do it and not ruin the chicken feathers. It took him a week. He's like, none of them were like, no, I'm not going to deal with this. It's got chicken feathers, and I'm like, yeah. But he finally found one in the strike.
I love the idea that it's L.A. So when he found one, that one was like, yeah, sure, we wash chicken costumes. It's fine. It's just.
I have a theory that all dry cleaners do is put a thing on a hook, make it spin around, and give it back to you. I'm not sure they're doing shit back then. I don't know. I've never had a stain come out. They're like, I couldn't do anything. I'm like, I just think you put it on a circle.
That is a statement from a man whose pants don't smell.
That's true. I wouldn't know because my clothes don't smell, so that doesn't affect me when I get them back. So.
Your
Tim
theory is
Brown,
wrong.
Ben gave you $10 for flowers.
Thank you very much, Tam. I appreciate that.
Ben, when you're in Pittsburgh, you're gonna go to Mountain Washington, and she'll be very happy.
Okay. I'll mount anybody. I'll go to mount whoever you want, whatever.
Ben Newell, congratulations on episode 250. So thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
And then let's see some funny comments we had from the bicycle. M. Garza said we want to add a soda can on the front wheel to make it sound like a motorcycle.
For $10,000, Steve will ride his bike at Burning Man.
Careful what you ask for.
Allison West gave us $100 and said, "Hope you have a spare pair of glasses, Steve."
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Get you some of those rec specs, some of those big goggles you can wear, so you don't.
I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be doing this without wearing glasses. Like, there's no way. My vision is okay enough that I could see enough in front of me that it's okay. But it's not like I have to read road signs while we're doing this. So I know that I might fall on my face.
We don't know what the obstacles are yet. Maybe you have to.
Oh, God damn it. Are they road signs?
Maybe you have to get to Albuquerque.
All right, let's do the game, everybody.
Oh, you know what would be a great one? Oh, sorry. I thought I have one last good obstacle. We can get one of those 3D stickers or like 3D things we can lay on the ground that looks like you're falling into a huge cavern. It's not, but it's going to really look like it. Those are trippy.
What if
I love that.
What if I'm on the bike and while I'm on the bike, I have to do a magic eye puzzle? What if I be like, okay, turn left and find Waldo? I'm like, oh no, I can't.
While I'm on the bike sounds like Mama Walla, just so you know. It sounds very similar.
Adam while I'm on the bike.
Adam while I'm on the bike.
And I also do want to just say, too, those of you that have tipped for this, if you're a member of our Patreon, we'll send the link out on our Patreon, so no problems there. But if you're not, email sdsc@comedyjuice.com, and we'll send you the Zoom link. Cool. The game today is Dessert a Song for Taylor's birthday. I had no time to get unpaid, so I'm very sorry I didn't have any unpaid entries. So Let's start us off. Abby, go ahead.
First, because Berman's not here, had to go. But I have Santana's smoothie, the bittersweet chocolate symphony,
Nice.
and baby got baklava.
Yes.
Wait, what was the first one? Mine cut out for a sec.
Santana's smoothie.
Nice.
Awesome. Who is next? Anna.
So, mine is more what happens if you have too many desserts. I have these are cuts like a knife, and blinded by the diabetes, can't see right.
Oh my god.
and then also have diabetic shock the monkey.
By the way, just in the future, if you have any trouble reading any of your entries, we hate to do this, but you're going to end up being one of the hosts of this show, okay?
LaBelle.
I would appreciate that because it'll make her look better.
Oh, Anna.
There you go.
All right, so I have the Rolling Stones' "Tiramisu You." I have Bob Dylan's "Creme Brulee Lady Lay." And Return of the Macaroon.
James.
I've got 3. I have got It's Raining Men and Ant, and John's Rosket Man, and Thin Lizzy's The Boyzos Are Back in Town.
Greg.
Oh, I forgot to do the.
All right, I have maybe nervous there, Chris, but tiramisu horny. Black coffee and cheesecake in bed. And this one's for you, Steve. You'll see. So yeah, Pleasant Valley Sundae by definitely not the Monkees.
Patrick.
Got Frank Sinatra's Angel Food Eyes. Michael Bublé's Quando Keiko. And Bing Crosby's I'm dreaming of vanilla frosting.
That sounded so bad, we just got extra monetized.
Marissa.
Okay, so I've got 3. So the first one is Ain't Muffin Butter G Thing. The second one's rice pudding. And the last one is wet ass pudding.
Philip. Philip Honey Cake Horse.
Oh, Aranka gave us a ticket today, so.
Nice.
I have House of the Rising Tart. When I think about you, I touch my pudding. And then La vida es un piragua de carnaval, which means life is a carnival snow cone.
By the way, when I think about you, I touch my pudding is a really disgusting euphemism.
Frankie.
Okay, I got classic by Notorious B.I.G. I like it when you make me big pastries. And then the M&M classic, the real Slim Strudel. And Baby Got Biscuits. That's it.
Emily.
Oh, I have American Pie eating contest. Casey's mom has the best cookies. You can't touch this cake. It's not for you.
Elizabeth.
Hey, I've got 4 for you today. So who could forget Juvenile's 1999 hit Baklava That Ass Up? Or Prince's hit Raspberry Puree? Then I've also got Coolio's Cinnamon Rollin' With My Homies. And finally, Whitney Houston's hit I Wanna Dance With Spumoni.
Ralph.
You put key lime in the coconut cream pie. Sunday, Sunday, gonna gobble down that Sunday. On as ice cream.
We just got triple monetized, guys. It's pretty cool.
Damn.
My dog is freaking out now too.
YouTube's gonna pay us to stop.
Deal.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had to pull out a good one.
Nice.
Soup Club. I have Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares Tiramisu.
Nice.
Black Streets, I Like the Way You Frost It. Hendrix's Purple Glaze. Prince's Cream Pie.
Nice. JP Sleeping Bear.
I got Alice in Chains, Them Scones. Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fondant. And Stone Oaks, Funky Cold Ice Creama.
Nice. Now, what's the traffic report? I like the idea of the traffic report in Alaska is just like, it's okay.
There's trees. We're up here, Bill. There's lots of trees. Can't really see the highway. It's underneath the trees.
Oh, I thought the traffic report would just be for planes. Like there are 4 Cessnas up right now, so be careful.
Tried to imagine traffic and he couldn't. You saw him go stare off and go, no, I can't. I'm just seeing nature.
Bill.
Yeah, I got 3 and then I got a little thing after it. Will Smith's Getting Jiggy with Jello. No Doubt's Don't Speak, the Souffle Will Fall. And Nirvana's Smells Like Fresh Baked Banana Loaf. And Bowers. A few of us got together since you're not doing it.
I love it.
Bill, can you send me that picture so I can put it in my store?
It's already on Teespring.
That's on Teespring already? All right, let's do it.
Wendy.
Hi. So, B-A-N-A-N-A split.
This split is bananas. That's great.
Let's talk about cake, baby. Strawberry shortcake forever.
Jan.
Oh, Jan, you muted. There we go.
No, it's called your build. Your build. That's what it means.
I had to make sure the mariachi band was quiet. I'm not going to sing. I'll spare you. Love Shake.
That's good.
Lean on me meringue.
Nice.
And Elvis in the gelato.
Ray.
Okay. So yeah, I just labeled Gleib merch.
Nice. Very nice. Thank you, sir.
Okay, instead of the B-52's rock lobster, it's baklava. And then of course there's the classic, I saw the scone, it opened up my eyes, I saw the scone. But the one I kind of like is, I've been waiting for a pie like yours to come into my life.
Harry.
I only got the one today. Evidently, the longer I do this, the more I suck at it.
Welcome to comedy, Terry.
That's a hell of an album. That's a hell of an album name. I love that.
Phrasing.
I just have Heart's Classic. All I want to do is bring cake to you.
Bunst.
Hey, I wrote it down. Hey.
Hey, look at that.
Okay. I eat my graham crackers at night.
Yes.
And tub of ice cream thumping.
Tub of ice cream.
Oh shit.
Tina.
I have got ice cream sundae, cake by the ocean.
You can't make up a song.
And I've got a flight of the Concords. Too many dicks in the apple pie.
Oh my god. Steve.
There it is.
Hi there, we have 3 for you today.
Well, really, only one. I'm a crane. A pancake.
I love Rocky Road. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, lemon on a pear.
Nice, guys. Is there any other audience members? Wave at me physically if you haven't been and you want to. I don't see any. Okay, so these are the rest of the entries. We had Cynthia C. Lover, you should have come over for sex in a pan. Oh, it's so Cynthia C. also had black bottom pie, you make this fatty shape stay round. We had Sarah Green. She loves chew. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She loves chew. But I don't know what that is. What's chew meaning?
It's
tobacco?
a Beatles song, right? She loves you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's chewing. Chewing is what you do when you don't shove the whole thing in your mouth. It's you know what?
No, it's a donut. CHOUX, right?
Oh.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we all got it instantly.
Yeah. It's close. Chew and shoe. Very close.
It's close. All right. Adler, instead of Ice Ice Baby, now it's Ice Cream Baby. Yo, VIP, let's lick it. Ice Cream Baby.
Oh, God.
Gus Walsh, Earth Angel Cake. Earth Angel Cake. Will you be mine? Gus also had Pecan, you feel the love tonight. Pecan. Gus, this is from Winklepleck. Hit me, baby, key lime pie. Grimbeard.
My hungriness is killing me. Sorry, go ahead.
Grimbeard had the Johnny Cash classic, A Boy Named Souffle. Ellie had Pie Me to the Moon. Alex Breyer, she had raspberry brownie, the kind you find at the Panera store. Winklepleck had that one. Shannon Savage, Wu-Tang Flan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Flan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Shannon Savage is so good at this.
Yeah.
We had, let's see, Amina, Bridge Over Truffled Water.
Oh, God!
Tam Brown. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, chocolatey Claire. Brad Campbell. Ding dongs, the wicked witch is dead.
Nice.
Ding dongs.
Amina. Rock you like a candy cane. Amina Soleil's Stevie Wonder's I just called souffle, I love you. Shannon Savage, Mr. Scones and Cream. Gus Walsh, the classic NSYNC, pie, pie, pie.
Pie, pie.
Amina, Selena's bitty bitty bonbons. Sarah Green, another one. She loves chew, or maybe. Oh, I already read that one.
Yeah. Said it.
Can I try it again? She loves shoe. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
it.
there you go. She almost said chew again.
That's
You
all the
almost
game
said chew
entries.
again. All right. Wow, that was really good. I really like Bridge Over Troubled Water was fucking good. Wu-Tang Flan Ain't Nothing to Fuck With was, I almost did that one. Boy Named Souffle was great. I Eat My Graham Crackers at Night. Jan almost got it with Love Shake because that's just so simple and great, but I'm a crepe, especially with the production, Steve. That's my vote. I'm a crepe. That was so good. All right, Rach, what's your vote?
I mean, I love that one too. I love the tiramisu horny from Greg, but I'm gonna give it to Bunce. I eat my graham crackers at night because.
A euphemism for something? All right, Ben, what's your vote?
Graham crackers was great. Ice cream baby OVIP, let's lick it. 8 muffin but a G thing from Marissa was great. I
love that
loved In the Gelato by Jan, so good. I Want to Dance with Spumoni was incredible from Elizabeth. But I gotta give it to I'm a Crepe, Steve Milchick and Companion. Fantastic.
Steve.
So many good ones. Love Shake by Jan was great. I was very close to, I really liked Graham Crackers at Night, especially because I make fun of Sunglasses at Night in my act. But it was too good. I'm a Crepe. That's the winner. Steve, collect your prize. Email us at stscshow.com.
Well done. Well done. Way to commit.
Pancake.
Can I donate my prize?
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Consider it donated to whoever wants it.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
She's for unpaid. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Uh,
By the way, I like the idea that now everybody emails and goes, I'm whoever wants it.
I have whoever wants it at gmail.com as my email address. So.
Who was our second most vote getter there?
Dana.
Bunst wins the prize then. Well done, Bunst.
Nice job, everybody. That was a really good one. Do you guys have any?
I have 2.
Steve, Ben?
I just got 1.
I have 3.
Okay. Ben, start.
I only have 2. Only 2 of them are good. I got, just because I love the candy so much, nothing compares to Hai Chu.
That is awesome. I feel that today. Don't you forget about moon pies.
I have a Smoothie Operator, and that's off the album Sorry the Machine's Down for Maintenance.
I've got, this one only works if all of you close your eyes and picture this. Imagine all the pie, please.
Nope, still didn't work.
My last one is, you cooked it all night long, and that's why it was burning down the house.
Nice.
Mashup, my favorite.
Thank you.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're good.
All right, it's time for the song. Ben, here we go.
It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's time for doodles from Leedy Corbin time.
Yay! All right, here we go. Starting with On Brand. That was on the back of the hoodie. Know it. Next, I have Swipes Left. Skipped ya, Chief. It's Dave Chappelle on Tinder. Then we have that's the Bowers ramp.
By the way, Leedy, if we were in a buddy cop film and I had to ride the bicycle, we would be Leedy and Bleedy. But go ahead.
Actually, Brett Druck has told me for a while that next Halloween I should dress up as Bleedy Corbin. It's just me with fake blood. Yeah. All right, next I have Hi, Bicycle Curious.
Jackie, add fake blood to the merch store if possible.
Not even worried about it. All right, next we have I think you're pretty chill. Well, I think you're a fucking idiot. He and his two personalities. Yeah. And then this one. If he dies, he dies.
That should be a t-shirt for sure. That's hilarious.
Oh
no. And last but not least, the tassels.
Oh, that's the one you draw with realism. Thanks.
Of course. I mean, you'll thank me. You were originally shirtless. You're welcome.
I think everybody thanks you.
Nice. That's it for me.
Art for my heroes on Instagram and LeadyCorbin.com. Well done, Leeds.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, we got to get Rach out of here quick. So, at Bowers Comedy, find me next week on Origin Story. We don't have Origin Stories this week. So, next week, we'll have Origin Stories. We'll tell you about that then.
Scar Brothers.
Oh, Scar Brothers. So, yeah, and that's going to be at Nowhere. Buy the tickets at Nowhere. So, that's not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday, Scar Brothers on Origin Stories. Ben, what you got?
Tomorrow night, Gleib Off the Top, Crowdwork and Improvised Madness, earlier time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, promo code SDSC if you'd like a discount. Come join us. It's going to be a fun time.
Sweet. Steve.
Tickets to Sacramento and San Francisco shows officially went on sale this morning. So if you haven't gotten those tickets yet and you want to, please do. Also, they are not up yet, but it is official. The entire cast has agreed. Every single person who has a speaking part, as well as the writer and director of Psycho Yoga Instructor. We are doing a 1-year anniversary. We will be putting up info for that soon.
That's 5 whole people that had speaking parts in that movie. So there you go.
7.
Rachel, did catch up on
Yeah,
things
so
out here?
I'm gonna catch up on some of the tips for the bikes and stuff. Christy Jordan for therapy after being bullied into doing this, Steve.
Thank you.
We had Ashley Monday and Charlie Tinsley tip you so you can get a squeaky horn, which is great. Jonathan S. said Ben should demonstrate his confidence in Steve's biking abilities by setting up an obstacle course consisting of vintage ladies.
You gotta ride around Ben props. Oh shit!
I would like you to take that back, Rachel. Take back that you said that.
I'm not going to do that.
Wait a second, Ben. Can I ride around the globe?
Great idea.
That you can do.
And
oh wait, I
then-
do have the inflatable one.
Yes.
We should I should have to bat that back at you. All right, you know, I'm gonna. Why am I suggesting?
Let's get all 4 hosts up here. I have an update on the bicycle thing.
Oh shit.
So we said if we got to 1,000, you would definitely ride it.
Yes.
Right? And we did get to 1,000. If we got to 1,500, we do an obstacle course with like semi-easy, like just that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then for money donated after 1,500 at certain increments, it would be harder obstacles, I guess, that we'll talk about and say. So we are currently up to, drumroll please. We have until the end of tomorrow to raise it. Yep. $1,555.
God damn it! I mean, congratulations.
Obstacle.
Amazing.
All right, obstacle course. What we should do, I'll be a good sport after this. What we should do is we should figure out what 2,000 and 2,500 are. Like exactly what those obstacles will be so that people know what
We'll
the goal
noodle on
is.
it. We'll noodle on it. Send us some super overnight suggestions. Maybe that's the overnight game. That's the Night King game.
Yes!
What should Steve's obstacles be? How about that? Huh?
Yes.
The American Gladiators.
Yes.
And it's gotta be real physical obstacles. You can't just be like, what are his obstacles? Be like mainly fear.
I mean, I might choose that one. I like that
I
one.
can make fear an obstacle, Steve.
If Steve crosses the finish line, he gets to run over hecklers.
That will be the finish line. There's 4 hecklers to be lined up that he runs over. It's gonna be great.
All right, video front row. Love you guys. Thank you so
Thanks,
much for
guys.
doing this.
We'll see you tomorrow, Saturday, noon, our last show before we get to Indianapolis. So watch tomorrow at noon. We will see you guys then.
It's
Thanks
true.
so much
Tomorrow
for
will
being
be my last show in Cincinnati before I go to Indianapolis, and then I'll see you guys there.
Hell yeah.
So excited. See you guys.
Got the carrier.
All right, well, I'm going to go smoke some weed with Gus and Winkleplex. You guys have a fun afternoon.
All right, and I guess if we do a video of this, it's gonna be called "Comedian Owns Good Insurance."
And terrible bike.
Fun show. Good night.